Hi, Jason Collins again, and now I want to talk to you guys about the law of attraction. The law of attraction, man, that sounds exciting, right? Or it sounds exotic or metaphysical or maybe even a little bit scary to some people. Let me explain to you what this means. The law of attraction says that whatever we think about most often will appear in our life. And a lot of people confuse that and they go, oh, well, if you're practicing law of attraction, then you can just make a Ferrari appear like this. And when people can't necessarily produce results like that, they go, oh, that law of attraction stuff is bull. It doesn't work. Let me tell you something. You are practicing the law of attraction right now. It is a law. You can't avoid it. It's just like the law of gravity. You can't, just because you can't see gravity, just because you don't understand what it is that keeps us stuck to this planet, doesn't mean that it doesn't exist, right? Every thought that you have in your mind has an energy to it. And if you're having predominantly negative thoughts in your life, then you're attracting predominantly negative circumstances into your life. If you are constantly nervous and worried and generating negativity around the fact that you can't find a job, it is only going to become increasingly more difficult for you to find a job. I mean, what's the almost cliche adage that goes along with job hunting? It's always easier to find a job if you've got a job already. Do you know why that is? Because once you get a job, you stop focusing on not having a job. As long as you're focused on the lack, then you're going to attract more lack. So for those of you out there who are searching for a job right now, I recommend that you volunteer. Go out and volunteer. Humane Society, nursing home, veterans home. Pick a spot, man. The world needs more volunteers. It's going to give you an opportunity to give something back, pay something forward, fill an empty hole that may exist inside your heart. Go and volunteer, because your mind and the universe doesn't know the difference between a job that you do for free and a job that you get paid for. Go volunteer and see what other opportunities open up for you. If your strategy for finding a new job is to sit on the couch and complain about the fact that you don't have a job, how successful do you really think you're going to be in this quest for a new job? You get what you think about most often and with the most emotional intensity, right? Same thing with relationships. And I have Facebook friends, and I say Facebook friends because I have friends who I'm connected with on Facebook. And then I have people who Facebook says are my friends, and we've never really met. So, I mean, I guess they are my friends because I'm concerned about some of the patterns that I see represented in their lives. And I have Facebook friends who complain constantly that all men are dogs, or I can't find a decent relationship. I keep meeting the same people over and over. Let me tell you something. If you are still reliving the emotions that you went through in your previous relationship, you're going to attract someone in your life who is exactly the same as the last person. So if you want to continue to repeat this cycle over and over, continue to do what you've always done. If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always got. That is another universal truism. If you want your life to be different, do something different. Do anything different. If you think, oh, I would never go to a library to try to meet someone. I've met all of my boyfriends or girlfriends or wives or husbands or whatever in a bar. Do you think that, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with meeting someone in a bar, because I know that there are some relationships that started out in bars that turned out to be wonderful. That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is break your pattern. Break the cycle. Do something different, because mathematics has taught us that if you have an equation and you change something on this side, the outcome has to be different, right? I mean, 2 plus 2 equals 4. If we only change one thing and we change it to 2 minus 2, the answer is no longer 4. It's different. If you do something to one side, the outcome has to be different. If you have a recipe for a chocolate cake and you do the steps, but you do them out of order, then what you get at the end of that is not going to be the same. It's not going to be a chocolate cake, right? So if you're having problems in your life, relationships, financial, employment, whatever, health, if you're having problems in your life, take ownership of those problems. Don't try to blame it on someone else, because it's not someone else's fault. You are the creator of your own universe. Take ownership of that. Take responsibility. And as the owner of your life, as the captain of the ship, you're in control of where it goes. Steer it in a different direction. You can begin to change the course of your life by changing the course of your thoughts. So if you're primarily harboring negative thoughts right now, make a switch. Make a conscious effort. Make a decision today that you're going to pursue positivity in your life, and watch how your life changes, right? I mean, if you're going to the same places, you're going to get the same results. If you're hanging out with the same people, you're going to get the same results. Change something about what you're doing in your life, and change it in a way that is going to cause you to have more joy, more happiness, more fulfillment in your life, because those positive emotions attract positive circumstances, and positive circumstances create positive emotions, and then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy on the positive side of your life, where for years now you have been creating this perpetual motion machine on the negative side of your life. All you have to do is make that switch. It is literally that simple. Focus on the positive aspects of your life, amplify them, attract more positivity into your life, and reap the rewards. Now, is this going to happen overnight? Yes and no. Some of it will be immediately recognizable, right? If you sit down right now and make a list of 10, 50, 100 things in your life to be grateful for, you can't help but feel better. As you feel better, you will attract more wonderful feelings into your life. So if you're stuck at the bottom and you think there's just no way, I'm in the deepest depressive pit that a human being has ever been in, let me tell you a secret. Motion causes emotion. So if you're in the deepest pit of depression right now, get up, start moving. Go to the park. Go to the park, and if nothing else, watch people having fun, right? It will completely change your emotion. Get up and move around. Go for a walk. It is impossible to not enhance your mood if you're out in sunshine, in nature, walking, moving, being a human being. As you do that, you will attract more wonderful, positive things into your life. If your plan for beating depression is sitting on the couch and feeding an addiction to carbohydrates and artificial sweeteners, that's not a plan for success. That is a plan for staying where you're at, for being locked into this negative side of life, and you don't have to do that. You don't have to take Paxil. You don't have to take antidepressants and all this cocktail of chemicals that people want you to take. Get up. Dress up, show up, and never give up, and that's how you change your life. You do that. You can start it today, and all you have to do is just change your thoughts. Focus on the positive. Do positive things. Give to people. If you want to have more love in your life, love more people, right? If you want to have more excitement in your life, do exciting things. I mean, it's just that simple. I'm telling you, you have the control. You have the power to do anything you want to do in this world. All you have to do is just get up, start moving, pick a path. Find out what you want to do, maybe not for the rest of your life, But find out what you want to do for the next 15 minutes and then start moving in that direction. Start going that way. And then open yourself up to experience all of the joy and the love and the satisfaction that the world has to offer. And I promise you, your life will change. I'm Jason Collins. I love you. I'm so happy that you're here with me. Go out, have the best of your life, and start today.